I love my life. 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 No, that was.
Hey guys, it's Traveling RN Kimmy here, and in this video we are going to do a Payday Friday. I will give you an update on how much I got paid today, and we have a little extra surprise in the end of this video, so let's get into it. Okay, so for last week I worked 36 hours at my PRN travel nursing job. As you know, I get $70 an hour. So my gross pay for this check was $2,520. The taxes that were taken out was $714.73. And then my take-home pay was $1,805.27. So I'm super excited because let's go to my budget planning, and so you guys can see why I'm excited too. That's weird. Okay, so as you can see in my budget, I had thought I was going to get paid $1,700 per week for working 36 hours at this position, but obviously I get an additional $100, so I'm super excited about that. Technically, I am getting paid the same that I was getting at my actual travel nursing position that I did prior to the strike. So for me to be doing a PRN position, getting strike pay, like actual strike pay, makes me pretty damn happy. And I'm only working 36 hours to make $1,800 a week. That's pretty good. If you did the calculations, multiply that by 2. I would have been making, like, let's say this was a staff position, not really, but let's say I was making that, I would be taking home $3,600 bi-weekly. So I take that as a win. I am pretty excited about that. This budget, I'm gonna go ahead and increase the projected budget. So now that I know that I'm going to be making $1,800 just for working 36 hours, I can increase my budget and plan accordingly, which puts me at least this obviously already puts me $300 excess for my plan for this month at least. So super excited about that. Super excited about that. Now for the surprise, because this is not going to be an extremely long video. We're just going to jump with the information. But the surprise of this video is, so today, my current debt total is negative $1.36. Technically, it's really just zero, but I had paid an additional $1.36 because I used the card to buy something on Amazon, and it was $1.36. So when that pending clears, it's gonna be $0. But guys, I can't. Okay, I can't. Okay, super excited. Can't believe it. Your girl's debt free. What are we gonna do next? Let's talk about it. So, okay, kind of crazy. I haven't told anyone. You guys are the first to know. But my next goal, because I can't believe we are here already, it's March. When I had originally planned or even thought about doing this debt-free challenge, I had thought I wouldn't accomplish it until November. And obviously the main reason I was able to do that is I quit my staff position. I went back into travel nursing, and then I took that strike contract, and then I got my per diem position. Like everything aligned by the grace of God, and we're here today. 3 years ago, I was debt free for probably a week, maybe two. And then after that, I immediately, that is not true. Oh my God. No, I was debt free. And then I had already paid off my car, as you know, but I had paid off my car and bought my Tesla, and then went right back into debt, $50,000 in debt. Now, yeah, $50,000 in debt. I did pay off my car in 3 years, so I'm proud of myself for that. I've been listening to Dave Ramsey a lot. He's one of the reasons why, their program is one of the reasons why I even I've been listening to him for years, but last year, last year was like something big happened for me and my family last year, and it literally like kind of put me in a different mindset. So that's what made me decide to tackle this and to never let it happen again. My next goal, by the grace of God, is to build up an emergency fund. I was going to do 3 months, but I think now I want to do 6 months. I want to do 6 months emergency fund just because I have a kid. And tomorrow's not promised to anyone, and I just want to be prepared. I feel like if I was in a different situation, not to get too personal into my business, but if I was in a different situation, maybe it would have been just 3 months. But like I said, I want to be super prepared. So 6 months emergency fund is my next goal. We are going to track that. Right now, if I did my budget includes a few things, as you can see, right? So if we did the 2036, and this varies because there's little things that could be different each month. Obviously, I'm not getting my hair done every month. As far as it comes to bills, like my water bill is quarterly. So there's certain things, actually it's only the water bill that's quarterly. Everything else is consistently every month. So that plus 2,437, and let's just add what I paid last month for my water bill, which was $215. So that would give me a total of $4,688. Let's just round it. Let's call it an even 5,000. So if I saved 5,000 for 6 months, obviously that's $30,000. So my emergency fund is going to be $30,000. Once we hit the $30,000 goal, the next thing I want to do is max out my Roth IRA. Once I max out my Roth IRA, actually, while I do the Roth IRA, my plan is to also open a 529 for my son. I had wanted to do it when my son was born, and it didn't happen. And technically, when I'm in debt, you shouldn't be doing that either way. You shouldn't be investing like that when you're in debt. You owe money. Like I said, I've been really listening to Dave Ramsey. But like I said, okay, so my plan after after the 6 months emergency fund, my next plan is to max out my Roth IRA and open a 529 for my son. And then after I max out my Roth IRA, I don't know. Actually don't know. I'm gonna go through the whole Dave Ramsey plan and see what else we can do. But oh my God, we're past baby step 2. Like, I want to go to the show, the Dave Ramsey show, and I want to do the debt-free scream like so bad. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but I would really love to do it. But I got to scream on my show, our show. So I'm super excited. As you can clearly see, I haven't told anyone. So like I said, you guys are the first to know. But I'm super happy, super blessed, very grateful. And I'm gonna continue to take you guys on this journey because oh my God, I forgot one more important thing that I wanted to save up for, guys. I'm gonna still do my emergency fund first. And prior to doing my Roth IRA, because I skipped a step, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do my emergency fund. After I do my emergency fund, I'm actually going to save an additional $6,000. I don't think I'm gonna need $6,000, but I'm planning for $6,000. And that's because I am going to do my bachelor's degree. I had started a few years ago. I didn't finish it. Barely started, honestly. It didn't really count, but I want to accomplish the things that I have been dreaming to accomplish. And one of those things is become a nurse practitioner. Yeah, so that's my goal. I need to get my bachelor's degree because I only have my associate's degree. So after I build up my emergency fund and I feel like, okay, we can invest in this, because it's not like I'm mad about where I am right now. I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with travel nursing, but eventually, I want to become a nurse practitioner. So God's willing, I'm going to get my bachelor's degree. I am going to take you guys through that, the studying, what books I'm purchasing. This is the first of many, obviously, books that I've been reading, because I want to be knowledgeable. I don't want to just be like one of those people who's just studying to pass a grade. Like, I actually want to know this. One thing I learned in this new position, they are very independent, and I feel like I am where I'm supposed to be, honest to God. But there's a lot of nurse practitioners at the hospital that I'm at, and I've never worked with nurse practitioners in the NICU before. So it's so nice to see the dynamics between them and the doctor. So it makes me really, really, really want to do this. So that's the plan. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to take you guys on this journey with me. By the grace of God, we'll accomplish all the things that God intends for us to do. And this is a learning experience. During that time, I still plan to take vacations because I'm not just going to be working. I want to enjoy life and enjoy life to the fullest with my baby. So that's the plan. So that's where we're at. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video for any new updates. And next week, yeah, another paid. So next week I'm gonna get paid. It's obviously gonna be, it should be the same amount because I did 36 hours this week also. I haven't submitted my timesheet. But actually, no, it might be a little bit more because I did modules, which I also get paid for. If you're a travel nurse, don't forget to ask them to compensate you for your modules. I have not always done that. I didn't remember that they're supposed to pay me. And if you don't say it, they won't say it. So I need to get compensated for my modules, and I did fingerprinting for this job. They needed to compensate me for that too. So it might be a little few extra dollars. Maybe it might be like an extra 100. So maybe it might be 1,900 on this next paycheck, but that's where we're at. So we'll see you next week with that update and anything else, because I am still waiting to hear if I'm going to land this travel nursing contract. They are dragging their feet. So I will update you on those. So have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week.